Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears we are live. Furious Rally Sports, it's your Uncle Phil O'Neill, with you in Beardstown, Illinois, Ed Lewis Field. And it's the Rushville Industry Rockets in town to play the Beardstown Tigers. So thanks for joining me today. It is windy. You can pick up on the wind. It is absolutely howling here today. I had a microphone issue. Normally my microphone that I have that picks up the home plate stuff all the way in there at home plate, no. So it's all the way out by me, and so we'll pick up sound as much as we can in towards the infield, but that's about as good as we can get. I'm kind of lucky I'm in shade here today. I don't know, it's probably in the 80s, but a strong breeze, I would say kind of blowing from the third base line out to the first base to right field. So it's kind of a cross breeze today. I believe this field is oriented in a direction that is pretty much southwest to northeast, if I'm correct with that. And so there you have it. So anyway, Rushville Industry in town to play Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Welcome. I'm going to try to use some graphics today. As you can see, that's new. We'll see how well that goes. If I can do all that and call the game and stay up with everything as I'm going here. So this is all a work in progress, but it's getting better over time. Let's talk about the visiting Rushville Industry Rockets. Head coach Randy Little's telling me they were 0-4 this season to start. Been a little rough for them. But they did play Camp Point Central. Forgive me there. I'm sure my allergies are going to be acting up with all this wind today. Yeah, I try to take my meds here, but anyway. Against Camp Point Central, they went to 8 innings. They lost 3-2. That was in their third game of the season. Let's go ahead and go over the starting lineups again. You're going to hear the wind howling today, no doubt. You see Rushville Industry out in the field now, taking their warm-ups. Batting first for the Rockets, it's your second baseman, number 9, Nathan Stambaugh. And he is, what do I have him down as? A sophomore. Yeah, nice. I can't tell if that's an O or an R. I believe he's a sophomore. Do I have you there, Nathan? Yep, sophomore. Batting second, your shortstop, number 23, Ryan Reynolds. He is a senior. Batting third, it's number 12, your center fielder, Jagger Bartlett. Batting fourth, number 15, the right fielder, Keaton Ruth. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 13, Trevor Perry. He's a senior. Batting sixth, your catcher, number 44, the senior, Bradley Hollingsworth. Batting seventh, your pitcher, number 34, Jackson Spencer. He is a senior. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 11, Brady McGinnis. He's a junior. Batting ninth, your third baseman, a senior, number 30, Nolan Kettering. Give me just a second here. Okay, let's go over Beardstown's lineup real quick. 1-1 according to the records I found online. Head coach Brian Dorr here at we talked about Lewis Field, named after legendary head coach Ed Lewis that was here for several years. Let's go over Beardstown's lineup. Batting first, the pitcher, number 1, Trey Riddle. Batting second, the third baseman, number 4, Zach Meyer. He's a junior. Batting third, the shortstop, number 3, Colby DeSaller. He's a junior. Batting fourth, it's number 15, Caleb Hobrock. The catcher, he is a junior. Batting fifth, center fielder, number 22, Parker Bell, junior. Batting sixth, the right fielder. He's also a junior. Number 31, Maddox Medrano. Batting seventh, number 5, Carter Ross. He's a sophomore. He's playing first base. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 21, Yariel Vasquez. He's a junior. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 7, Josh Camas, junior. I believe I got that right, Josh. If I didn't, forgive me. I'll correct it for the next game we have, huh? So, okay, we're about ready for the game here in just a little bit, about 8 minutes away from game time. We can kind of go around the field here a little bit. I don't see any dimensions written down, so I have no idea what the dimensions are here specifically. Pretty standard high school outfield, if you will. So, but there is left field, as you can see. We'll go back around here to center. That's where my camera is located. And that is right field. Go over to first base. We'll try to get that over there. This is second. That's your third base view. There's your batter, pitcher, catcher right there. We'll try to get that in as best as we can. And then if there's a runner first, there we go. We'll zoom out to that, okay? Again, windy here for this one, very much so. And it's just going to be one of those things where we'll just have to deal with that as best as we can today. Game time, I'm guessing it's the low 80s at the very least. I am in the shade, thank goodness, because otherwise it would be kind of rough to be elsewhere. So there's a couple of or several trees. I don't know what these are. They're of some kind of pine variety, maybe cedar out here in center field. I think they use it for a batter's eye more than anything. So, okay, there we go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I will be back in a moment here on Furious Rally Sports. Hang in there.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first-round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband.
We have to redefine what being a strong man is.
And heal. Love. You're mine.
Okay, so took a little bit of a break there, folks, in between stuff. Glad to have you back here on Furious Rally Sports, using graphics for the first time today. That'll be all kinds of fun when I do it, but I will be able to, should be, so it shouldn't be much of a problem as far as that is concerned. So your Rushville Industry lineup to lead off, it'll be Stambaugh, Reimolds, and Bartlett. Second base, shortstop, and center fielder here. Once we get this infield squared away here for the Rushville Industry Rockets. Those uniforms pretty sharp, kind of gray, but I can tell you the numbers. The only problem is when you put a light number on a light uni, forget it. You can't hardly tell who is who. I mean, you can take a look right there. I am in there pretty close, as you can see. However, the problem is it's still, you can't, can you pick out a number there? I really cannot unless I zoom in big time, right? I mean, you got to zoom in almost to there, and now you can pick them up. But that is it. Yeah. A little bit of work out there, folks. That's more of your second base shot there. You can see them all taking infield and outfield at the moment. Again, you're going to pick up the wind quite a bit from my microphones. Definitely, that's for sure today. Not a whole lot I can do about that as far as that is concerned. I try to put it in a location that would work pretty well, but it's it's about as good as it's going to get for today. Very windy here. Again, the winds. I cannot see a flag. Well, yeah, the flag now. Let's see if I can show that to you momentarily. If I can here. Kind of show it to you there. If we go up just a bit, see how we can see it? It's blowing, kind of cross breeze, if you will, kind of from the third base side to the right field line. So it's kind of a weird breeze. Will it keep the ball in today? I'm not real sure. I guess we'll find out. According to Coach Dorr, he said when the wind is right here, sometimes the balls can just cannon out of here. So there we have it. Out to your center field shot and final infield for the Rushville Industry Rockets. Just about game time here momentarily on Furious Rally Sports. Glad to have you today. I don't know. I see the lineups kind of, they're standing on the side, on the third base or first base side there. Are we doing a national anthem? No, I think we're just exchanging lineup cards here momentarily.
Have you given money yet? Well, then he
Again, thanks for being here on Furious Rally Sports. It's your Uncle Phil O'Neill. Rushville Industry and Beardstown. Umpires will get together here. And so there we go. Umpires in to talk about things. And what I can tell you, folks, the bees and the bugs and everything just out and about. I had to spray myself with bug spray beforehand. So we're just moments away from game time here on Furious Rally Sports on YouTube. Thanks for joining me. Getting the lineups card exchange. That's Brian Dorr in the orange on the right and head coach Randy Little on the left for Rushville Industry. Well, I'll tell you what, the bugs are just a-flitting around here. I'm glad I put my bug spray on, that is for sure. Again, the 1-2-3, it'll be Stambaugh, Reimolds, Bartlett for Rushville Industry when they start here momentarily.
A couple times, like every day. You were there pretty much every day. I'll have football. I would say almost all of those like right in the grass. Really? Almost it's close. Hey, just let you know. Okay.
Just had some good folks ask about, they're parked right out by here where I am located, about my broadcasts. So there we go. Gave them the info and I also told them one of the microphones is right by them where they're sitting. So try to say Shucky Dern instead of something else, right? Again, windy today, the cross breeze. It's weird because the left field flag is kind of blowing weirdly like to center field from the left field corner. So I don't know. Will it knock balls down? Will it change during the game? I don't know. And I can't really tell what direction. Again, I think that is, if we are talking, I'm thinking that is out of the southwest just slightly with that wind. So we're just about ready to start here. Pitching, your starting pitcher today, Trey Riddle. He'll throw to Caleb Hobrock. Some of these guys played on the Beardstown basketball team that I broadcasted earlier this year. That was a lot of fun. You know, and strangely, watching the basketball this season, some of the teams that didn't have the best of records, I was like, you know, they look pretty good to me. So it must have been really competitive this year. And let's see. In basketball, there you see Beardstown taking the field. Again, we're just about ready to start. Let's see that cat out on the bump. Number 1, Trey Riddle.
Parker!
Now, if you're wondering about the camera angle, if you look at it, and by the way, with the wind, I have yet to solve the bouncing camera issue. It's just up in the wind, and it's hard to kind of make it so that it will not wobble. I've done quite a few things. It's better than it used to be, but it still will wobble. You're going to see that here during the game. Trey Riddle throwing to Caleb Hobrock, his catcher today. We won't, because the camera would have to be way high in the air, you will not be able to see home plate exactly, but you can kind of imagine where it is. So, I mean, we'll just kind of work with that, huh? And the good news is my wireless mic is picking up that pop of the mid in there, so we should be able to hear the umpires calling balls and strikes and those kind of things. Just about ready to start here on Furious Rally Sports. Rushville Industry and Beardstown. Again, it's Stambaugh, Reimolds, Bartlett, 1, 2, 3 for Rushville Industry to lead off this one. Also, one thing to keep in mind, the camera settings with the sun will kind of come in and out. I'll have to play with those during the game as the sun kind of messes around, but today it's pretty steady. Shouldn't have a whole lot of problems. We are about ready to start here, folks. Welcome to the first baseball game of the season on Furious Rally Sports. We had Liberty and who do we have? Liberty and, Brown County for softball. What, about a week ago? And there we go. Pitch down. Let's play some baseball, baby. All right, let's get it going. Beardstown hosting Rushville Industry from Lewis Field in Beardstown, the Park District. Beautiful ballpark. I remember playing here in high school for SE. So your leadoff hitter is the second baseman, number 9, Nathan Stambaugh. First pitch from Riddle. Upstairs and in, ball 1. Now, I don't have a view of the scoreboard, so sometimes I will get the count wrong. I'll do as best as I can. Riddle's next. Good breaking ball swung over the top. 1-1. To Stambaugh, the leadoff hitter. We just started here. That pitch is low and outside. 2-1. Beautiful day for baseball. Furious Rally Sports. May rain all the rest of the week, so we may not get any more games in. We'll see. Riddle's 2-1. No. Low outside, 3-1. I can hear my old high school coach, don't walk the leadoff hitter. Let's see what Trey will do here to Stambaugh. The 3-1. On its way. Grounded. Base hit to right field. So, okay, Nathan Stambaugh leads off with a base hit to right. And it's Ryan Reimolds now. You will have that view because of the pickoff attempts and what have you at second. Ryan Reimolds, your hitter now for Rushville Industry. That is fouled. Right at the catcher there. Just started, no score. Top of the first. Stambaugh at first for Rushville Industry after his leadoff single. Riddle comes home. Pitch is. I think he called it a strike. 1-1. See center fielder playing in a little bit, Parker Bell. That is popped foul and to the right. believe we're sitting at 1-2. It depends on what the count was. I couldn't tell what the umpire called on that pitch, but I believe it's 1-2. No score, top of the first. Stambaugh just hit the leadoff single. Throw over to first, nothing doing. Riddle's 1-2, comes home. Swung on and missed. Strike three, throw down to first. Nothing doing there, but Reimold strikes out, your number 2 hitter. It's your number 3 hitter now, your center fielder, the senior, Jagger Bartlett. So 1 out. Breaking ball. Here's the throw to second, and he is in there. Stolen base for Nathan Stambaugh. Rushville trying to get a run here in the top of the first. No score. Furious Rally Sports, Rushville Industry in Beardstown. That pitch is a strike. So runner at second. You just see Stambaugh. He stole it moments ago. 1 out. Here in the top of the first. That is in the dirt. Will the runner advance? No, he will not. Whoops. Hey, look out. Wrong camera switch. There we go. One out here in the top of the first. Rushville Industry trying to get on the board at Beardstown. Trey Riddle now. Looks back at second. Back again. Home he comes. Dirt or low. I believe we are at what, 2-2? 2-1. Thank you. So looking back at second. Now comes home. That is swung over the top. 2-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. To Jagger Bartlett, your center fielder. Runner at second. Top of the first, 1 out. That is grounded foul to the left. Just started. No score, top of the first. Rushville Industries' Nathan Stambaugh single to right, got to second on a stolen base. Well, 2 strikes here.
I got your paperwork for school.
To Jagger Bartlett. Wow, the wind kicked in, and that is ball 4. So it was actually 3-2. Jagger Bartlett walks. So it's now your number 4 hitter in the lineup, your right fielder, number 15, the sophomore Keaton Ruth. Runners at first and second, 1 out, facing Trey Riddle and Beardstown. No score, so their threatening is Rushville Industry. Going to show the bunt? No. Upstairs, 1-0. With runners at first and second. 1 out. The pitch is grounded foul down the third base line. Again, I cannot see the scoreboard because of my camera angle, but I believe, what did the umpire show? 1 and 2 there, I believe. To Keaton Ruth, the number 4 hitter. First and second for Rushville Industry, low. Trey Riddle struggling a bit for Beardstown on the hill at the moment. I think we have 2 and 2 here. A throw to, oh, okay, that was weird. The throw to the shortstop. Checking Nathan Stambaugh, your runner there. And Jagger Bartlett is at first. He just walked moments ago. That is low, and I believe we now have a 3-2 count. Two and one, forgive me. Wow, where did I get that? Outside edge, yeah, he got it. Good pitch from Trey Riddle there to Keaton Ruth. That makes it 2-2. No score, but Rushville Industry threatening with runners at first and second here in the top of the first. That is, did he call that strike 3? He did. Keaton Ruth takes it looking, 2 down. Of course, hard to see home plate from here. I'd have thought that was a bit outside, but okay. It's your number 5 hitter, the senior, the first baseman, number 13, Trevor Perry. Pitch is in the dirt, low outside. Looked like a little bit of a breaking ball. Yeah, I know the camera's going to move in the wind, folks. Not much I can do about it. No score in the top of the first. Rushville Industry and Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. That swung over the top. Nice breaking ball by Riddle. Trevor Perry can't get to it. 1-1. No, he didn't call it. I didn't know if he was going to call that breaking ball or not for Trey Riddle. 2-1 now to Trevor Perry from Rushville Industry. Rockets trying to get on the board with runners at first and second, 2 out. That swung over the top. That was a good-looking pitch, a good-looking swing from Perry that just dropped underneath the bat and now makes it 2-2. That's a nice pitch. You can tell Perry was trying to give it a ride, just didn't catch it. That one in there, strike 3, took it. 2 Ks in the inning for Trey Riddle. I break my pencil. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the second, and it's no score. Beardstown and Rushville Industry back in a flash.
He's not a statistic. He's not a foster child. He's our son. And that is what he will always be. And we'll remind him of that every day.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.
Back at it here. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Rushville Industry left a couple here in the top. It is Riddle-Meyer to Soller to lead off for the Beardstown Tigers at home. On the bump, Jackson Spencer for Rushville Industry. And he is throwing to Brady Hollingsworth. Boy, those Rushville Industry numbers are very difficult to see from a distance, aren't they? Gosh, I got no clue. Like there you got your center fielder, which is Jagger Bartlett. And just because we're zoomed in, that's about the only way to pick that up. No score. Furious Rally Sports. Bottom of the first. Again, it's your pitcher, the leadoff man, number 1, Trey Riddle. It's Riddle, Meyer, and DeSoller to lead off for Beardstown. That pitch, upstairs from Jackson Spencer, way up and out of the zone. 1-0. Beautiful day, but windy with the flag still doing that cross breeze towards center, maybe to right from left field. Did he swing at that? I guess he did. 1-1. That breaking ball is in 2-1. Jackson Spencer early having a little trouble finding the zone. You can see it would be tough for a pitcher today. Look at his jersey just flapping away. That's a good breaking ball. Fouled off. 2 strikes now on the leadoff hitter, Trey Riddle. No score. We're in the bottom of the first. Rushville Industry and Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. The next one from Spencer is popped into center field. No, it's out here in the right, and it's going to be a double. Nice double for Trey Riddle to lead off the game here in the bottom of the first for the Beardstown Tigers. It's now your number 2 hitter, the third baseman, Zach Meyer. These 3 fellas played the 1, 2, 3. They played basketball. I remember seeing these cats. Pitch outside for a ball from Jackson Spencer. Well, it's okay. That's where you kind of want to lead off, don't you? If you're a leadoff hitter, get a nice ringing double out to right center. Breaking ball swung on and missed. No score in the bottom of the first. Rushville Industry stranded 2 in the top. And a show bunt popped up and out of the ball diamond over the foul, or the fence. It's a long way to foul one, too. I'm guessing that's about 20 foot high. All right, Jackson Spencer now. Pitch in, and the runner will go to third on the wild pitch. Trey Riddle to third now. Scoring opportunity easily for Beardstown now with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Again, this is Zach Meyer, your third baseman. Where's number 4? That pitch swung over to the top. And that is a strikeout of Zach Meyer. The first out in the inning for Beardstown. No score. Bottom of the first. This is your number 3 hitter, the shortstop. Number 3, Colby DeSoller. That is nubbed. Nope, no play. I'm going to call that an infield single because I'm not sure that Spencer would have had a play anyway, but Riddle had to stay at third base, not able to advance. I'm going to give you that shot just because we have a runner at first in case, and you know DeSoller probably will take off with the way high school teams play this. Your number 4 hitter now is the catcher, number 15, Caleb Hobrock. We'll show Caleb here real quick, and then I'll go back to that view. There's Caleb right there, number 15. There's the run. Oh, he threw down. The runner did not go. Okay. You don't see that very often with the catcher throwing down. DeSoller will steal the base, puts the pressure on the defense for sure. Second and third now with 1 out. For Beardstown here in the bottom of the first, no score against Rushville Industry. Pitch misses outside for a ball. One of the things I did not talk about, forgive me, with the coaches is how much the pitch count rules make a difference here. You can't have a pitcher just go the whole game. You have to pull pitchers at certain points, depending on how many innings they have pitched previously and what days they have pitched. 2-1 count now to Caleb Hobrock from Jackson Spencer. Rushville's pitcher getting in a little bit of jam here. That is grounded to first. Going to take it unassisted, but that will score a run. Riddle scores. DeSoller to third. And that's the second out of the inning. 1-0. I'll change that score on the scoreboard here in just a moment. Your batter now with the runner at third, DeSoller. That is Parker Bell, your number 5 hitter. Swung on and missed. Strike one. We can see there is DeSoller at second, or third rather. Fix that score when I get a chance. 1-0 Beardstown, bottom of the first. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Again, I'll change the score in a moment. 1-0 Beardstown, bottom of 1. They're looking to add another runner at third. 2 strikes, though, on Parker Bell. Spencer's coming home, fouls it into the backstop. Again, windy day. Looking at the flag now, it's kind of blowing a little bit out. Now it's blowing back from the left field corner into the center field area. So it's kind of a cross breeze. 1-0 Beardstown here in the bottom of the first. Furious Rally Sports. That is in the dirt. Will the runner try to make it home? He will, and that is the second run of the inning. 2-0 on the wild pitch. See if I can change that score real quick, huh? There we go. Does that look better? Yep. 2-0 Beardstown now here in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. Parker Bell has 2 strikes on him. That, I believe, is the third ball. I believe we got the full count here now. The next one. Swung on. Was it fouled into the mitt? Ooh, and it caught the catcher. It caught our catcher, Bradley Hollingsworth. Sorry, Bradley. Give him a moment here as the umpire goes out to talk to Jackson Spencer. So Beardstown gets 2 here in the bottom of the first. Nobody on at the moment. Parker Bell has 2 strikes on him, and I believe it's 2-2 or 3-2. 2-2 is the count. 2-2 to Bell. Upstairs, ball 3. Missed with that breaking ball. Spencer at times with that breaker has been pretty good with it. Now the full count pitch with 2 outs. Now upstairs, ball 4. Parker Bell walks. Again, 2-0 Beardstown. Bottom of the first against Rushville Industry. The Rockets. On Furious Rally Sports. Now your hitter is, let me show him to you real quick, Maddox Medrano. He's a junior right fielder. Where's number 31? Okay. Ball low. Back out here in case your runner Bell steals, takes off. I don't know. Center fielder, he might. 2 outs. Pitch from Spencer to Medrano. Shows the bunt. It's going to put it down. Is it going to get out number 3? There it is. So Spencer takes care of it, throwing it over to Trevor Perry for the 3rd out in the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 left. After 1 complete. 2-0 Beardstown over Rushville Industry on Furious Rally Sports. Back momentarily.
I think it's been the best decision because I gained a son that can't nobody touch. And he's the best son ever. When I say that, I mean that.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
It's something about having that piece of paper. Some people think that's worth more than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
There's gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Okay, so we are in the, let's correct that. We're in the top of the second, ain't we? Yes, we are. And just about ready to start it back up. Two 0 Beardstown over Rushville Industry as we're in the top of the second, starting off. It's 6-7-8 Hollingsworth Spencer McGinnis. We'll be here in a moment. Again, windy day. You're going to hear it, just a howling. It'll stop every once in a while, but it's a beautiful day for spring. Feels more like almost a late spring, early summer day to a degree. You can tell the wind is whipping the camera around a little bit. Is what it is. All right, Bradley Hollingsworth, the catcher. Going to bat. I want to make sure that's who it is. Going to look with my binoculars. And I believe that's who we got at the dish. Yep. All right, Bradley Hollingsworth, left-hander, even though he catches. How about that? See, Abraham takes the pitch inside from Trey Riddle, ball one. Just started the top of the second. No score. What are you talking about? Beardstown 2, Rushville Industry 0. 2-0 now from Riddle to Bradley Hollingsworth, your catcher. Got to remember in a scorecard to move over to the next inning. Sometimes I don't do that. I just looked at that. The 2-0. Breaking ball in there. Hollingsworth waits to Riddle puts one in, and it's a good one, a strike. 2-1 now from Trey Riddle to Bradley Hollingsworth. That is grounded foul. So count even at 2 now. We're in the top of the second. 2 for Beardstown, nothing for Rushville Industry. Pitch is grounded to the pitcher. Over to first for the out. Riddle gets it over to Carter Ross for the play, and that's one away for Rushville Industry here in the top of the second. The wind just absolutely a howl in here at Beardstown at Lewis Field. This is your number 7 hitter, the pitcher, number 34, Jackson Spencer. He will take a, strike. I was going to say, wow. Home plate umpire's being squeezy if he doesn't give him that one. 0-1. That pitch swung over the top. 0-2 now to Jackson Spencer. Rushville had runners at first and second. Couldn't get anybody home in the top of the first. That is strike 3, low outside. Wow, I tell you what, I'm Jackson Spencer. I think I'd have taken that too. That looked like a ball to me, but home plate umpire's going to have words with me after the game, huh? Okay, so Jackson Spencer takes that one for strike 3. It's now your number 8 hitter, the left fielder, number 11, Brady McGinnis. Riddle trying to set him down 1-2-3 here in the top of the second. That one, wow, what happened to that thing? He lost control of that one. Yeah, he steps off. Yeah, I don't blame him. Something, he lost control of that. Went to his hand there, kind of adjusted. Now back at it. He lost that one altogether. 1-0 to McGinnis from Riddle. That is grounded to the right side. And that will take care of Rushville. 1-2-3 in the second. That was Ramos over to Carter Ross for the out. We go to the bottom of the second. No runs, by the way. No hits. Nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a flash.
These the ones, right, Mama?
Yeah. Groundling.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't. Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Okay, back at it. Let's make that bottom second there as we go to it. 2-0 Beardstown. On Furious Rally Sports with your Uncle Phil O'Neill. How are you? So with Rushville Industry, it's 9-1-2. It's Kettering, Stambaugh, Reimolds. So Nolan Kettering now. Forgive me. Wrong side of the scorecard. Let's go to the Beardstown side. It's 7-8-9. Ross, Vasquez, Ramos. So Carter Ross now, your sophomore to first baseman, number 5. 2-0. So have you don't flip the scorecard. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. 2-0 Beardstown, bottom of the second. Just started this top inning. First hitter. That is in there for a strike. We got 2-1 or 3-1 here. 2-1. That is popped up. Is it playable? That dropped in in front of the right fielder. It was one of those no man's land plays. So Carter Ross is aboard with a single. And we will have the number 8 hitter, Yariel Vasquez, your left fielder. Where's number 21? You see him there. We'll go out here since we have a runner at first. Pitch is in there for a strike from Jackson Spencer. Number 8 hitter in the lineup is Yariel Vasquez. See if we can get Ross over. No. Ooh, that was close. That breaking ball was close, but did not get the strike. Did Jackson Spencer for Rushville Industry. Beardstown leading 2-0. Bottom of the second on Furious Rally Sports. Throw over. Nope, nothing doing there. You see your center fielder out there, Jagger Bartlett, camping in. He's in fairly, well, if you want to know relatively where he is basically halfway between the infield and the center field wall. Swung over the top. Good breaking ball. And let's see. I believe we have 1 and 2 here now on Yariel Vasquez. Nobody out. That pitch is low. 2-2. You can hear the wind. Spencer's next to Vasquez, outside. That will load the count up. You see the second baseman continually going over to second, looking for that steal attempt. 2-0 Beardstown, bottom of the second over Rushville Industry. That is grounded foul. I believe it is 2-2 or 3-2. And what do we got here? Oh, umpire is taking care of some business there. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Beardstown has a runner. 2 strikes on Vasquez. Swung over the top, strike 3. First out in the inning, so Yariel Vasquez strikes out. It's your number 9 hitter, the second baseman, Josh Kamas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The junior. Where's number 7? Let's give you a shot of the fella in there. Hey, Josh, how are you? Pronouncing your name wrong? Come talk to me. That wouldn't be surprising. Your coach told me what it was, and why I didn't write it down, I have no idea. Throw over didn't do anything there with one out. Here in the bottom of the second, Beardstown leading 2-0. That is grounded to short, and they'll just take the. Oh, did he drop it? Is he safe? Everyone's safe? Is he safe or out? Not seen an official call. The runner apparently is out at second. So Kamas aboard with the fielder's choice with 2 outs now. It's your leadoff hitter, number 1, Trey Riddle. There you can see him in the box. That is grounded. It was, well, shoot. Missed that one. Sorry, folks, but that was over to third, over to first, out number 3. So no runs on 1 hit and 1 left. We'll go to the top of the third. Beardstown 2, Rushville Industry nothing on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a second.
My dad showcased a sense of love that I never had before. It felt like it was something that I've always wanted. I mean, he's not only my parent, like he's like my best friend.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
My relationship with my dad, I've had many male figures in my life, but there's only been one that has taught me that it's okay to be silly, it's okay to feel small, it's okay to admit you need help. And with anything, I can always go to my dad.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
Okay, so back at it here at the top of the third. It's a 9-1-2 for Rushville Industry. Beardstown leading 2-0 on Furious Rally Sports. Windy day, but a nice day in the 80s, somewhere in there. I didn't check what the official temperature was, but all right. We do what we do. You can hear it howling, though, huh? Windy. So Trey Riddle will face Kettering Stambaugh. Reimolds 9-1-2 for Rushville Industry. Nolan Kettering now your third baseman. Where's number 30? Like you can tell that with that yellow on that gray. Pitch is going to give it the outside corner to Trey Riddle. 0-1. That is base hit out to center field. Parker Bell chases it down. So Nolan Kettering, the number 9 hitter, pays dividends. And now your leadoff hitter, number 9, the second baseman, Nathan Stambaugh. Don't know what kind of threats Kettering is to steal. We'll see. That pitch is outside and low. Throw back to second. No. Kettering got to second there. I was distracted a bit to my left, so forgive me. Kettering is at second now. Let's go back in here on Nathan Stambaugh. That is a strike. 2-0 Beardstown. Rushville Industry has a runner in scoring position, though. 1-1 to Nathan Stambaugh. That is in the dirt. Runner will stay, Kettering. On occasion, we'll have runners. I cannot see if we have a run. I think that's still 30, isn't it? Looks like it. And it's hard, yeah. 30 it is. That is ripped to third. Play at second. No, he's in there safe. So Stambaugh is aboard on a fielder's choice. The throw does not get Kettering, and so we have runners at first and second with nobody out for Rushville Industry here in the top of the third. This is your number 2 hitter, your shortstop, number 23, Ryan Reimolds. Sorry, Ryan. That is a pitch that's outside 1-0. We're in the top of the third. Beardstown 2, Rushville Industry nothing on Furious Rally Sports. That is fouled and to the right. So as you can see here, yeah, the runner, or rather, sorry, well, let's see, hang on a minute. That is grounded to, well, I apparently was kicked out there on the infield. Runner will move up. And that's Kettering. I believe we've got one out here. I don't know exactly where I got off on my score sheet there. What happened? Anyway, all right, runners at first and third here, I believe with one out. And it's the number 3 hitter, Jager Bartlett, for Rushville Industry. And Stambaugh must have lined to, it happened so quick, I believe he lined to third. Swung over to top now by Bartlett. So that's why runners are first and third. Reimolds aboard on the E on the left side of the infield. I believe it was the shortstop. First and third, top of the third, 2-0 Beardstown. The fake rundown. Play at second. No, they tried all that. The hoop-de-doo did not work there. And Reimolds will get to second base. Don't know if they officially call that a stolen base, but he's there anyway now. So second and third for Rushville with one out. Here in the top of the third. Beardstown leading 2-0. That is popped. Oh, it falls in. Wow. And it's going to be a single, and it will score one. I think it's a single from Bartlett. That scores Kettering. Moves Reimolds to third. And now we have that makes it 2-1. Let's change that score when we get a chance, eh? There we go. And Runner still at first and third. One out. Shoulder bunt misses. They're going to try to chase the runner back. He's in a jam. He is tagged out. Play at third. Going to be out there. Bang. Double play. Wow. And so Bartlett is out at third. Wow, what a confusing thing that was. So basically what happened, as Keaton Ruth tried to bunt at the ball, missed it. The runner tried to score Rivals. He got in a rundown. He was thrown out, and then Jagger Bartlett thrown out at third base for the third out of the inning. Score still remains 2-1. Beardstown over Rushville Industry as we go to the bottom of the third on Furious Rally Sports. Yeah, those make it for interesting messing with the scorecard. Back in a moment.
I want to get one. I haven't looked at it. It's got to be done. Not done.
Life's daily battles are not meant to be fought alone.
We're not powerless, so long as we don't lose sight of what's important.
Don't be afraid to seize that moment to talk to your friends.
Cloud, you okay?
Because checking in on a friend can create a safe space.
The first step on our new journey. You coming?
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Seize the awkward. It's totally worth it.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't. Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school.
Okay, here we go. Back at it. 6-1 Beardstown here in the top of the fourth. 4 runs. If my audio was gone that last inning. Myers singled. Holbrook, fielder's choiced him over after a stolen base. Holbrook scored, Myers scored, Bell scored, and also Carter Ross homered in that third inning. We go to the top of the fourth now. Rushville Industry has Ruth Perry Hollingsworth, 4.56. Keaton Ruth. That is inside for a ball. 6-1 Beardstown over Rushville Industry here in the top of the fourth. That is low and outside. Again, the number 4 hitter, the right fielder, number 15, Keaton Ruth. Hard to see those jersey numbers, that is for sure. They do look good up close, though. That is ball 4. So, leadoff walk from Trey Riddle to Keaton Ruth here in the top of the fourth. It's the number 5 hitter, first baseman number 13, Trevor Perry. Furious Rally Sports, top of the fourth, 6-1 Beardstown. That is popped foul and to the right. Six-1 Beardstown got 4 in the bottom of the third. Did the Tigers. Perry awaits now. The pickoff move, nothing doing over there on Keaton Ruth after his walk. No outs, top of the fourth. 6-1 Beardstown. Trevor Perry awaits. Pitch is low. Throw down to second. Will be in there. Stolen base for Keaton Ruth. So yeah, Perry can bring them home. 6-1. It was 2-1 at one point. Now 6-1 Beardstown here at the top of the fourth. That one is outside. 2 balls and a strike to Trevor Perry. That is outside. 3-1 now. I don't know. Is Trey Riddle getting a little tired out there in the mound? I don't know. Remember, they have the pitch counts at the high school level in baseball, so they have to keep that in mind as well. Trey Riddle's 3-1 is nubbed foul by Perry, so the count full now with nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Beardstown 6, Rushville Industry 1 on Furious Rally Sports. Wind really howling now. Breaking ball, ball 4. So Perry walks. I think that pitch may have been affected by the wind gust there. Kind of seemed like it. It's your left-handed hitting catcher, number 44, Brady Hollingsworth. I don't know. You're down 6-1. Do you try to bunt these runners over with nobody out? See what happens here with Rushville Industry if they set that in motion. Pitch is low for a ball. Yeah, I'm guessing they might be taking some pitches on Trey Riddle here. Maybe make him throw the first strike. First and second, Rushville Industry. Now time. And I believe head coach Brian Dorr is going to go out and talk with Trey Riddle. I don't know if we'll see a pitching change at the moment. Probably not yet, or will we? No, just going to talk with him. I'll get a swig of water real quick, huh? 6-1, Beardstown over Rushville Industry here in the top of the fourth. Nobody out. Again, a nice day, but windy. Wind again with the flag blowing cross breeze probably from the left field corner into the center field area. Didn't seem to affect Carter Ross, though. Huh? He hit a solo homer out here to right center a little while ago and made the score 6-1 for Beardstown. The ball was hit, and I didn't think it had that much to carry. I thought it was going to be on the track. Next thing I know, it disappears over the fence. About maybe 10, 15 feet from me, maybe a little more. So first and second for Rushville Industry. Nobody out. Top of the fourth, down 6-1. That pitch is in there for a strike. The next. Swung over the top. Man, did he take a little off of that with a breaker or what? That just kind of was a good pitch. Swung over the top. And now 1-2 to Bradley Hollingsworth. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Almost hit him. 2-2. A little bit in. Kind of hard to see that with everybody moving, but count evens at 2. Strike 3, outside edge. Hollingsworth probably not happy about that. He takes it looking. That's one away. Jackson Spencer now, your number 7 hitter in the lineup, the pitcher, number 34. He's a senior. Got runners he could bring home to help himself out. 6-1 Beardstown over Rushville Industry here in the top of the fourth. Breaking ball. Steve Reich, outside edge. Good pitch from Trey Riddle. You can see the leaves blowing across the field once in a while. That ought to tell you how windy it is. Oh, good pitch there. Dark one swung over the top by Jackson Spencer on Trey Riddle's breaking ball. 0-2, though, now to Spencer. So there you are, Rushville Industry. You left a couple of runners in the first, and you're in danger maybe of doing that here in the fourth. That is outside. Ball and 2 strikes now to Jackson Spencer. Runners at first and second for Rushville Industry. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Wow. So, again, Rushville Industry ends up losing this game. They'll kick themselves about the first inning and the fourth inning. Maybe. But it's Brady McGinnis now, the junior left fielder. Where's number 11? Runners again at first and second here with 2 outs. Throw. That's the weird throw for the shortstop thing. Colby DeSaller, your shortstop, by the by. Perry at second. Ruth at second. Perry at first. Pitch is outside. 6-1 Beardstown. Top of the fourth on Furious Rally Sports. It's your Uncle Phil O'Neill. How you doing? Windy. Nice day, though. Swung over to... No, he fouled it. Or did he? Hell, the way the runners are moving, I guess not. Swung on and missed. Ball and a strike now. Brady McGinnis. 2 outs for RI here in the top of the fourth. That is hit pretty well out to right. Gonna be a double to the wall. Okay. A good double hit from Brady McGinnis. That will score one. That's Ruth from second. Trevor Perry moves up to third. So the two-out double from Brady McGinnis has made it 6-2. Beardstown over Rushville Industry. Let's get that fixed there on the score, huh? There you go. Pitch is low for a ball to Nolan Kettering. He's your number 9 hitter. He singled his first time. We're in the top of the fourth. Rushville Industry has gotten one to bring it within 6-2. That one is grounded to third. Over to first. Out number 3. So they get one run on one hit. What do they get? One left? Two left. There we go. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 6-2 Beardstown over Rushville Industry on Furious Rally Sports.
The diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
I was an aviation maintenance officer. The idea of me, a desk job Marine, going to the VA and ask for anything seemed wrong. It actually felt great once I decided to ask for help.
I was in the United States Marine.
Okay, so we're in the bottom of the fourth. Let's change that, huh? Hear the train a rolling by. (6-2) Beardstown over Rushville Industry here in the bottom of the fourth. There's your throw down.
Hey, let me check you guys. Michigan 1.5.
And for Beardstown, it's 9-1-2 Josh Kamas, your second baseman, course number 7. Don't think we've had any changes in the lineup, have we, here in the bottom of the fourth? Not that I can see. 7-inning game here from Beardstown. High school games are, unless weather or 10-run rule, those kind of things. That is swung over the top. Good breaking ball. Jackson Spencer. That one, no, didn't give it to him. 1-1. Double check to make sure that's who's throwing here. That is hit out to, it'll be a base hit for Kamas. Out to left field. Trey Riddle now. Trying to check to see if that's the same fit. Yes, it is Jackson Spencer. That one misses outside for a ball. You see how tough those jerseys are to see. I was like, is he still pitching? That one fouled into the backstop by your leadoff hitter, Trey Riddle. So a leadoff single for Josh Kamas here in the bottom of the fourth. 6-2 Beardstown over RI here, as I said, in the bottom of the fourth. Windy. Runner at first. Almost hits Riddle. Let's bring this in case. Well, what happened there? Apparently somebody caught the ball out and left, huh? I thought the way, well, Kamas must have been out then, out to right, one away then. Because there is no runner, and now this one to center, a base hit. So 1-out single. So that's what happens when you're switching camera angles. Sometimes you can't see where the ball went. I could have swore, I don't know who made the play, if it was the left fielder or the shortstop, but I could have swore that fell in and they threw it in real quick. All right. So one away. And this is Zach Meyer, your second hitter in the lineup, third baseman. Number 4, swings over the top for a strike. Riddle aboard with one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Throw over, nothing doing. (6-2) Beardstown over Rushville Industry. That is hit out to left field. Going to be a base hit. Runners will just kind of move up one. Zach Meyer gets the single to left. Riddle moves up to second with one out. Colby DeSaller, your number 3 hitter now, your shortstop. He'll bring some more runs home here with a 6-2 lead in the fourth. Bottom of it. Pitch is outside for ball. Again, runners at first and second. Back-to-back singles for Beardstown after the out from Camas. That is a breaking ball low. Two and 0 now to DeSaller. Wonder if Jackson Spencer's getting a little tired out there. That is grounded to third. And he'll have to eat it. The shortstop will have to eat it. It's going to be an infield single.
Don't you worry, Fish. I'm getting ready to show.
And what do we got? First, I'm just making sure here we got this. First, second, and third. I believe do we have a courtesy runner here? I believe we do. Or did he just tag the runner? Okay, he must have tagged the runner. Hold on. All right, let's go back here. I didn't see that. That is hit. Out to left center. That will. That's a double for Caleb Hobrock. So let's see. There's, what, 2 outs now. Meyer moved up to what, third? Wow, this whole thing's gotten to be a mess. Holbrook is at second with the double. That is popped foul into the backstop. Runners are at second and third. And that is hit out to, okay, fly out to left, out number 3. I got to fix this score sheet. Hang on a minute. I'll get that done, and we'll get that all squared away. What a mess. And I'll fix that in just a moment. Be right back. Well, I'll have to fix that in the post. I am not sure exactly what happened there, but I believe we got a score of 7-2 now as we head into the top of the fifth. 1-2-3 with the lineup: Stambaugh, Reimolds, and Bartlett. I believe Riddle scored at some point in that inning. There was a hit, and then I don't know exactly what happened there. The scorecard just got to be a mess. I don't know what exactly I screwed up there. I think somebody grounded out, and it didn't look like it was an out. And when you're switching, when the ball's hit hard to the left side, you don't know what happens, especially if there's a runner at second and you go to anyway, that's my fault, but I believe the score's 7-2 now. Beardstown over Rushville Industry as we are in the top of the fifth. I'll have to take a look at that in a little bit. I believe we have a new pitcher for Beardstown. This is Braden Alhorn. So Alhorn will pitch here in the fifth. Relieves Trey Riddle. Not a bad day for him. 2 runs. Again, I believe I have Beardstown up 7-2. See, the thing is, when you're calling a game and looking at the camera shots, you can't. I'm looking at the camera, and I'm not looking exactly where the ball goes because I can't look at both at once. So that sometimes limits what I can do. And I'm trying to switch buttons on the cameras and It's an excuse, I know, but that's what happens, and that's why things got discombobulated there in the fourth. I believe I've got Beardstown 7, Rushville Industry 2. I believe that is correct.
Makes no sense. All that corn gone. There's not a kernel.
Anyway, it's the top of the order for Rushville Industry in the top of it. Stambaugh, Reimolds, Bartlett. To face the new pitcher, Braden Alhorn. Pitch is low for a ball. A foul it there. 1-1 to Nathan Stambaugh. 7-2. Beardstown here in the top of the fifth. Unless I've got the score wrong, but I think I have it correct.
I did see that. That's awesome.
Ooh, Alhorn. Oh, Nathan Stambaugh didn't know which way to go to get out of the way of that. He did, though. All right. Yeah, how do you avoid that? Jump somewhere. 2-1 now. That is low. 3-1. Again, when you have this pitch count situation and pitchers, you have to bring in different pitchers. The game can change in a hurry. 3-1 now from Alhorn to your leadoff hitter, Stambaugh. That is hit for a base hit out to right field. Nathan Stambaugh, leadoff single now, Ryan Reimolds. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth, 7-2 Beardstown. That pitch outside. Reimold, your number 2 hitter, the shortstop. That is low. Runner will go, but they won't even try to go get him. So I don't know if you call that catcher's indifference or not. I guess we will. Stanbaugh ends up at second base. Wonderful having any more games the rest of the week. I don't know with the weather being what it is, with the rain possible all week. Glad you're here, though, today. And that one is popped up, out to center. Should be playable for Trey Riddle. He makes the play. So Riddle moved to center field at some point, didn't he? Okay. First out of the inning for Rushville Industry. It's your number 3 hitter, the center fielder, number 12, Jagger Bartlett. Jagger Bartlett, I'm sure, rather. Pitch is on the outside edge from Braden Alhorn. First strike to the number 3 hitter for RI. Need some runs. Down 5. Top 5. Did it hit him? It did. Okay. That brings up Keaton Ruth, who walked. He eventually scored. Just walked, stolen base, and scored back in the 4th. Boy, if they ever have pinch runners or pinch hitters, it's going to be tough for me to tell that from Rushville. Can't see those numbers at all. Pitch is low for a ball. Again, the number 4 hitter here in the 5th for Rushville Industry. They've had runners aboard at various points, but only have 2 to show for it. 1 out here. Ball in the dirt, runners will advance. On the wild pitch. 2-1, I believe the home plate umpire said there. Yes. Or you say 2-0. 2-0, forgive me. That is fouled into the mitt, 2-1. Beardstown the lead of 5. Rushville Industries got a couple they can bring home here. 2nd and 3rd. 1 out, top 5. That is swung, and no, nobody's going to go anywhere. Count even at 2, believe. Yes. No, it's down 3-2. Braden Alhorn came in here in the 5th to pitch. Trey Riddle, not bad, gave up 2 runs, did all right. He'd take that. He had a good breaking ball at various points. That is hit foul down the third base line. Count remains full to Keaton Ruth, the cleanup hitter for Rushville Industry. Like to bring a couple home, make this game a little closer, 7-2 Beardstown. Swung over the top, strike 3. 2 down. In the 5th, number 5 hitter is number 13, your first baseman, Trevor Perry. That is popped up. Oh, it drops. Runner will score. Third baseman can't make the play. And so the runner at first on that one, one of those kind of things that you thought maybe it would be an out, but it's not. Trevor Perry aboard on the air. And the run scores 7-3 now. Runner is back over at first. This is your number 6 hitter, Bradley Hollingsworth, your catcher, number 44. Fix that score 7-3 in a moment. Throw is back. There we go. That is inside. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. 7-3 Beardstown. I got to verify Beardstown score is correct, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. I'll go look at it. That pitch is low.
Surely didn't think I wasn't going to come over here and see you, did you? Did you buy it or you just fucking buy it?
Throw over. No, nothing doing there. Trevor Perry aboard on the pop-up error on the infield. It was Zach Meyer third, I believe. Pitch is outside. I believe you said 2-1 on the count. Outside. Now that's ball 4. Forgive me. Wow, where did I get 2-1? I thought I heard him say 2-1. Okay. So runners at first and second now for Rushville Industry. I think I missed another run there. I think we actually have 7-4. I'm going to have to go verify that. Do we have a new pitcher? We do. What did we do here? Let me make a. Yes, we have a new pitcher.
Really? No.
So your new pitcher is the junior Parker Bell.
I was like, when he was running out there, I said, he's running to bounce. His palms are sweating at the storm right now, I guarantee it.
And I believe we have a score of 7-4. I'm going to have to go verify that. I can't see the scoreboard to verify, which is kind of a problem, but I will go do that here in between innings. I'll go do it right now, but as soon as I do, they'll start the game back up, huh?
I'm going to drive over there.
Hollingsworth at first, Perry at second.
Andy, I might see you later tonight. Bring it out wherever you want. Perfect. All right.
And of course, they always talk to the coaches and everything, and so they start moving people around. And okay. Now you can see there is Hollingsworth or Perry at second. See how they all go talk to the coaches? It's like, where is everybody? All right. That always confuses me. Hollingsworth or Perry at second, Hollingsworth at first now with 2 outs to face. As Jackson Spencer will face Bradley Hollingsworth, or rather, good gravy. Parker Bell will face Jackson Spencer. Two outs. Top of the 5th. 7-4, I think, is the score. I'm going to go verify that between innings. That one up and in. Jackson Spencer. Getting a little cloudier here now. That is upstairs, 3-0. Making sure that is Spencer. Pretty sure it is. That is a ball 4. Spencer walks. Hollingsworth to second. Perry to third. Now Brady McGinnis with 2 outs. Good pitch in there for a strike. Nice breaking ball from Parker Bell. 7-4 Beardstown over Rushville Industry, top 5th. I got to go verify that score. That is swung over the top and fouled. Into the catcher's mitt, so 2 strikes on Brady McGinnis. Pitch is up and in. Ducks on the pond for Rushville Industry. Can they bring them home with 2 outs? McGinnis doubled his last time up, so he said, yeah, I could do this. And he will promptly hit a single. All right. Well, 2 score. That's Perry. And that's Hollingsworth. Spencer to second on the single. Wow, writing that in the score sheet. Have fun with that. I believe we've got 7-6. I'm going to have to go verify that in the scoreboard. I know it's incorrect on the bottom, but I'll have to fix that when I get a moment. Kettering now the number 9 hitter. Wow. I'll bet Nolan wants a chance back at that one. He didn't want to swing at that, did he? 0-1. So I believe we have 7-6 the score. That is upstairs 2-1. Wow, breaking ball gets away from him quite a bit there. And, you know, in the wind today, it's hard to pitch. I remember those days being out there. Just right about the time you're ready to throw one, a gust comes up, messes your whole concentration up. I don't care how good a pitcher you are. That is inside, I believe, now 3-1. Yes, I believe 3-1. To the number 9 hitter, Nolan Kettering, here in the 5th. Top 5. That should be in there. No. Ball 4. Spencer to third. McGinnis to second. And what we batted around here, Stambaugh. Oh, the old favorite that messes my scorecard up. Stambaugh, the leadoff hitter, strike on the inside corner from Parker Bell. I believe we have a score of 7-6. It's going to be, I'll have to verify between the half innings and look at the scoreboard. That pitch is low, 1-1. We batted around here. Rushville Industry trying to tie it. That is hit very well. That is going to be a gapper. It is going to clear the bases. Nathan Stambaugh scores 3. That's Spencer from third. McGinnis from second. And Kettering comes all the way around from first. If I've got that score right, that's now 9-7, Rushville Industry with the lead. As I mentioned before, this is the number 2 hitter, Ryan Reimholz. I'm going to verify that score is correct in between innings. As I've mentioned, when you have the pitch counts, lots of people pitch, and you never know what you're going to have in these games. It would look like somebody's stomping somebody, and the next thing you know, like in this example, Rushville Industry takes the lead 9-7 here in the top of the 5th. They batted around Ryan Reimholz, the 11th hitter in the inning. Stambaugh just doubled, scored 3. That is Pop Fowlenbach. I don't know if the wind's died or not, maybe a bit. Kind of flits back and forth. Maybe with the sun going down a bit, maybe it will. He said 2-1, did he? I have 9-7 RI over Beardstown here in the top of the 5th. They've come back. A lot of their runs here in. That is a base hit, and the runner will get to second. Reimholz with the single. Scores Stambaugh from second, now 10-7 RI. After at one point, Beardstown led 7-2. 2 outs, lots of damage. Heard folks mention that Parker Bell does not pitch very often, the guy that came in. So, you know, that one is a base hit. Will the runner come? He will. He will score. Base hit, Jagger Bartlett. That scores Reimholz. And we are now at 11-7. I've got to fix some things. It's 11-7. I'll fix that in a moment. That is hit to the right side, left side rather, shortstop. Over to first, out number 3. Keaton Ruth with the out. Messy scorecard. I'm going to go check that score. I believe we have 11-7 Rushville Industry over Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Hang in there. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, 11-7. I can't see the scoreboard, and my scorecard is such a mess. Yeah. Thank you. Back to sleep.
Well, you can always ask the kind folks sitting next to you if you got the scorecard right. Yeah, apparently. Rushville Industry. Amazingly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 runs in the 5th. And 11-7, they've come back from being down 7-2. Again, with the pitch count rules, this is what you run into. And pitching still for Rushville Industry, I believe we still have. Yeah, I think that's Jackson Spencer still out there. He's zooming to make sure that's Jackson here. 34. That indeed is. He must be nearing a pitch count, though, at some point here in this one. Let's see. You are at Number 6 in the lineup, Maddox Medrano. He is grounded to third. No. I don't know if he kicked it or not. Didn't see it fast enough. Switching the camera. Let's just say it was an infield single, for Medrano. Carter Ross now. Hey, this cat homered last time up now. Right center. 11-7. It's the bottom of the 5th. Let's fix that when I can. There we go. That is inside. Show you your runner over there at first, with it being Medrano. And Carter Ross homered his last time, so, he can help himself here. This is 6-4 free, twin killing. Well, you don't see it a whole lot at the high school level, as much as I remember back in the day, the pitcher's best friend, but that does work. And tell you what, Jackson Spencer likes that. 11-7 Rushville Industry over Beardstown in the bottom of the 5th. The game flips its apple cart over. Oh. That is fouled. To the right. I think we may have lost a microphone there. Our microphone that is for the field. I think we've lost it, so forgive me on that. I think the battery must have ran out. Pitch is upstairs. I was like, wow, what's going on here? I don't hear anything. All right. That is fouled to the right. Yeah, that was really strange when that cut out. They just went boom, and it was gone. I tell you, that thing used to work great, and it is not working at all. We're going to have to get a different mic. That's all for that wireless mic. That pitch is in there for a strike. Got the K of Yariel Vasquez. Caught him looking, and we will go to the top of the 6th with Rushville Industry leading Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a moment. Hell, my poor old microphone decided to give up the ghost there. Yeah, that's the one that was a wireless one. You could hear all the sound, the crowd noise, and what have you. So battery went deado. It's the first time I've ever had that happen, and it didn't work very well for me today at all. So we'll have no audio on the field here for the rest of this one. 11-7. Rushville Industry over Beardstown here in the top of the 6th. Again, when you have the pitch counts and the pitch count issue where you have relievers coming in, and this is kind of what happens. Parker Bell came on, what was there, there were 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. And so there you have it. And he'll try to see if he can keep Rushville Industry off the board here. The wind does seem to have died down just a little bit at the moment. Again, we've lost our microphone towards the field. Wow. That battery, that whole thing is, that thing's going to go in it's sitting next to a garbage can. It's probably going to go in a garbage can when I'm done here. So Rushville Industry was down 7-2 at one point, the 9-run inning in the 5th with 2 outs, pretty much all of it. Here we are in the 6th. It's 5'6'7", Perry Hollingsworth Spencer. That pitch is low for a ball. That one is popped up to center, or the second shortstop going to have it? Shortstop will make the play. One down. Colby Soller makes that play for Beardstown. Your left-handed hitting catcher, number 44, Bradley Hollingsworth. That is popped foul down the right field line. Zach Meyer made a play down for it, but he didn't really have a chance on it. 0-1. Hollingsworth, your catcher, the number 6 hitter in the lineup for Rushville Industry, who leads Beardstown 11-7. At one time, the Tigers led 7-2. Rushville Industry looking for their first win of the season. Again, we've lost the microphone for the sound for the field. Battery went dead. It's never done that before. Never. It had a full charge. I'm telling you. Oh, well. That pitch is a strike on the outside edge from Parker Bell. Heard some of the folks here saying that Bell does not pitch very often. So, you know, hey, that one is outside. One out here in the 6th. Top of it. Rushville Industry 11, Beardstown 7. That pitch is upstairs. 2-2 now, the count to Hollingsworth. That is outside. He say 3-2. It sounded like he said 2-2. That's a walk to Hollingsworth. 1-out walk. And Jackson Spencer, your pitcher now. Let's see. We're going to see some activity here from Beardstown. Nope. That pitch is upstairs for a ball. Trying to fix the lighting there on the cameras for you a bit. Runner does not go. Swung and fouled into the mitt. 1-1. One out here in the top of the 6th for Rushville Industry. They've gotten the lead thanks to a 9-run 5th. 11-7. That swung over and missed by Jackson Spencer. 1-2. Hollingsworth walked a moment ago for RI. That is fouled. Oof. I don't know. Did that hit the umpire, hit the catcher? I don't know. Everybody? Yeah. Well, Caleb Hobrock says, I'm okay. Throws it on back out there to Parker Bell. That is foul down the left field side. Somebody must have made a good play over there. You see the runner at first. That's Hollingsworth. 1 out. He walked. 2-strike pitch is upstairs. I believe we have 2-2. That is hit out to center field, and it's off the wall. Will the runner try to score? No. Hollingsworth, the third. Jackson Spencer with the double. 1-out double. Brady McGinnis, who singled and scored last time. He's doubled and singled and grounded out to second. See the runner at third. That would be Hollingsworth for that double. That pitch is outside for ball. Let's go ahead and zoom back on here. Brady McGinnis, again, the number 8 hitter in the lineup, left fielder. Where's number 11? Trying to add to the 11-7 lead here in the top of the 6th. That is grounded. It's a base hit. And it'll score 2, and the runner's going to go on to third. Wow, switching the camera, and I missed that altogether. So McGinnis got all the way to third. And now, 13-7, Rushville Industry. And I believe that is all for Parker Bell. So, okay, let me go through this real quick after seeing who was coming in and who was out. And let's see, Johansel now. Johansel Sena Fiardo. Forgive me, Johansel, if I'm mispronouncing any of that. He will get the chance to throw on a hill. Pretty big fella out there. Here in the 6th with 1 out. 13-7 Rushville Industry now. Again, no surprise with the situations that you have. In these ball games, because of the fact that they have the pitch count. You have pitchers that can't just necessarily throw as long as they want. Pitching is at a premium at the high school level. Not everybody can throw, but everybody does get a chance to throw because of this. Seemingly. By the way, Santa Fiardo is a junior. Guy on the hill now. The bump for Beardstown. 13-7 Rushville Industry here in the top of the 6th. McGinnis at third after the, single left field side ball that got 2 runs home. So the ball was kind of thrown away, and now it's Nolan Kettering. Last hitter in the lineup was number 30, third baseman. That is, it's back to the backstop. Will the runner come home? He will, and he is OUT out. Second out of the inning. So Rushville Industry will not get that runner home, leading 13-7. Two outs here in the top of the 6th. Good hustle by your catcher. They get back in there and make the, hey, that one goes to the backstop. Hello. Caleb Hobrock hustled and got the tag. Johansson Santa Fiardo with that zinger up and in there. Kind of a big fella up on the hill. It's a little intimidating, isn't it? That pitch misses. Again, we've lost the crowd, Mike. I believe we have 3-0 now. Batteries went dead on it. That pitch is in there for a strike, 3-1. 2 outs here in the 6th for Rushville Industry. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Well, you know, if you're Fiardo and you get out of this, you got to feel pretty good about that, don't you? If you can. Swung on and missed, strike 3. It was 3-0 there. Good pitching by Johansson Sena Fiardo. And he will get his team at least, they got, well, give him a chance anyway. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. 2 runs there on 1 hit. We have 1 left. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. 13-7 Rushville Industry on Furious Rally Sports. Okay, for Beardstown here in the bottom of the 6th. Down 6. 9-1-2. Kamas, Riddle, Meyer. In there for a strike. Good breaking ball from the Cats, still on the hill. He's pitched the whole game. Jackson Spencer. I don't know where his pitch count is, but it's got to be pretty close. And that hit out to left, making the catch 1 away. That's your right fielder. That's Keaton Ruth with the catch out there for Rushville Industry. That's your leadoff hitter, number 1, Trey Riddle. Bottom of the 6th. Beardstown led 7-2. 9-run 5th, and Rushville's added to that. 13-7 now. Good breaking ball at the knees, strike 1. Keep in mind, though, if Spencer is near his end of the pitch count, this game could get interesting in the next inning. 2 strikes on Riddle. Spencer working very quickly here with 1 out. That is hit out to left, a line drive, and caught by Ruth. 2 away. Busy guy out there this half inning. And it's Zach Meyer, your third baseman. 13-7 RI over Beardstown here in the bottom of the 6th. Rushville Industry looking for their first win of the season. Pitch outside for a ball. Again, as I said, keep in mind with the pitch count. I don't know where it is, but that could be interesting come the 7th. Pitch is in there for a strike, huh? All right. Zach Meyer's probably thinking, I didn't think so. 1-1. 2-1, misses outside. I like the fact that Jackson Spencer is working quickly. Not thinking about it. Just get out there, fire. That is a base hit. Ooh, that's going to be a double to the wall. Nice rip by Zach Meyer, so a 2-out double. Beardstown not done yet. Come on, it's the 6th, maybe 2 outs. 13-7, though. It's your number 3 hitter, Colby DeSaller, the shortstop. All 3 of those guys, I remember watching them in basketball here earlier this year on Furious Rally Sports. They were fun. Pitch outside, 1-0. I really thought that I watched a lot of teams this year. I'm like, boy, they're better than what their record indicates. It was a weird season. Soller, what? Oh, strike. Okay. Jackson Spencer goes, thank you very much. Colby DeSoller goes, what? The double for Meyer at second. And this one is hit out to center, and it's hit well right at the center fielder. He makes the catch. You can't even see him. Great catch he made out here in right center. There you see him coming out there. For out number 3, it was almost out of here. I mean, that's how far it was hit. Jager Bartlett with that catch. And so no runs on 1 hit and 1 left. We go to the top of the 7th. Rushville Industry with the lead of 13-7 over Beardstown on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a moment.
Well, when I first got out, the loneliness and the emptiness that I felt, suicide was something I thought of every single day. If a younger guy's having problems and they have programs, reach out for help now because it'll change your life.
I'm a United States Marine. Being a veteran, you don't want to show any weakness, so it becomes really hard for you to ask for anything. Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country.
Okay, well, I tell you, it was a great catch out here in right center field. Just moments ago to end that half inning. That was Keaton Ruth that made that catch. So now, here in the 7th, Nathan Stambaugh leads it off for Rushville Industry, trying to add to the 13-7 lead. Weird game, but again, as we talk about with the pitching, you have these issues that happen on occasion where with the pitch count, where the pitchers have to come out of the game, then they go to other options, and then things can go haywire. And that's kind of what happened. Trey Riddle pitched fantastic, really. They gave up 2 runs early. It was 7-2 Beardstown at 1 point. This is Nathan Stambaugh, your leadoff hitter. Pitches in there for a strike here in the top of the 7th. He doubled, he's singled twice and doubled, flew out to third base. That is fouled to right. Again, we lost our microphone that was for the crowd. Battery went dead on it. Wah. The thing used to work all the time. It's not anymore. Pitch is low. Johansel Senya Fiardo, the junior out on the hill, number 30. Big fella. That's a good pitch. Fouled into the backstop now. 2 strikes on Stambaugh. See the darkness in the clouds starting to take effect here with the camera. Woo, hello. It's a couple of those. Senya Fiardo has thrown and just kind of whoop, gotten away from him. All right, Johansson, here we go. Leave the count full now. Believe he showed 3-2. That is popped. Good catch by Trey Riddle. Nice catch out there. Had to come all the way in on his horse, but he made the play. See him running back out there. Nice play, Trey. 1 down. Help your team out. This is your shortstop, Ryan Reimolds. Pitch is in there for a strike. That is upstairs and out, 1-1. Rushville Industry by 6 over Beardstown here in the top of the 7th. No, did not give that to him. 2-1. That's in the dirt, 3-1 now. To Ryan Reimolds from Johansel Senya Fayardo. Doing my best, Johansel. That is inside ball 4. So Reimolds walks with 1 out. We'll have Jager Bartlett now. I'm going to zoom in and make sure we haven't had any. Oops, hello. Didn't want to go there. Is that who's hitting? Hell, I can't tell from that jersey look. I think so. There we go. Runner at first. That is in the dirt. Runner will get second base. Reimolds to second on what I would call a wild pitch. He was kind of going too, but Rushville try to add a run, leading 13-7 here in the top of the 7th. Jager Bartlett. Should say Jagger. I don't know why I keep saying Jager. Right? It's Jagger. Like Mick Jagger. I get it. That is popped foul down the left field line. And hits the grandstands over there. (7-2) Beardstown at one point. Then it became 11-7 Rushville Industry. Lead now for the Rockets of 13-7 here in the top of the 7th. 7-inning ball game from Beardstown. Runner is going. And it is hit out to center field. Riddle does not make the... He did make the catch. Hokey smokes, what a catch by Trey Riddle. That was a fantastic catch. Almost got to runner at second as well. 2 down. I'm trying to find the ball, see where it is, and I see him dive, and I'm like, oh, he made that catch out there. Wow. Nice play, Trey. 2 down. Ryan Reimolds almost got doubled off there at second. Nope, not going to throw back there. Keaton Ruth, your number 4 hitter for Rushville Industry, right fielder. Those are the hardest numbers to read. The yellow on the gray. Wow. They look good up close, I must admit. That's going to be popped out of play. One thing about Beardstown with the light numbers, they've done real well in the different sports I've had. You can light numbers on dark, dark numbers on light. Makes it easy to see stuff. With 2 outs, runner will take off. Wow, caught the pitcher off guard, and Reimolds will steal the base. Even caught me off guard. Senya Fiardo stepped off for a moment, and he had, do I have a play? And yeah, no, he did not. So Reimolds now to third with 2 outs. Two pretty good plays in the outfield by Trey Riddle. Coming all the way in on one and getting one out in left center, too. Nice. Keeping this game close, maybe. Pitch is low. Getting that runner at third for Rushville Industry is Reimholds. You see the score. Beardstown's thinking, man, we led 7-2 at one point. What's going on here? Strike. And our count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs, can Senya Fajardo get out of it? He will. He will, because he popped out to center field, and that was actually, there you can kind of see him here. It was in right center, in right center. The fly out for the 3rd out made by Trey Riddle. Keaton Ruth. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Beardstown. They're down 13-7 on Furious Rally Sports. Back in a flash.
United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say?
Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait, reach out.
Last chance for the Beardstown Tigers here on Furious Rally Sports. And if you'd have, went back in time, 45 minutes ago, you'd have said, what are you talking about? Remember, pitch count issues and different pitchers makes a difference. It was once 7-2 Beardstown. They had a 9-run inning in the 5th, did Rushville Industry. Took the lead 11-7, now lead 13-7. And who do they have on the mound still? Do they still have their man out there? Let's check this out. Yeah, it indeed is their starter. So Jackson Spencer, trying to go the distance here. I kind of wondered if we would have an issue with pitch count, but apparently we don't at the moment. It is 4-5-6, Hobrock, Bell, Medrano. Pitch inside. Caleb Hobrock, your catcher, number 4 hitter for Beardstown. That is in there for a strike. That fouled. Is it going to be playable? Yes. Hobrock grounds to the pitcher. 1 away. Jackson Spencer takes care of him. Now Parker Bell. Rushville Industry looking for their first win of the season. 0-4 coming into this. Beardstown's going, man, we had him down 7-2. Center fielder Parker Bell now. Boy, he took a look at that breaking ball. He thought about swinging at it, didn't. 0-1. Jackson Spencer working quickly now, trying to get the complete game win. Nope, he's upstairs with that. Clouds now, and it's not going to threat of storm or anything, but it's starting to cloud up. Maybe not quite as windy either. Swung over the top, good breaking ball there, 1-2. Bell will. Oh, it's the shortstop. Okay, well, I was trying to look for what happened. I thought it went to the outfield. It didn't. It's going to be 6-3. It was a line drive to the shortstop. Dropped it. Bell hadn't ran, so guess what? That's the second out. Or he ran, but not as hard as... Anyway, doesn't matter. He's out. Maddox Medrano, the last chance for Beardstown, down 13-7 here in the bottom of the seventh. Good breaking ball for a strike. What a weird game this one has been. The neighbors getting it together, playing, and Rushville Industry looks to take care of Beardstown here weirdly in this one. No, Beardstown led 7-2 at one point. High school baseball in Illinois with the pitch count rules can be bizarre. Everybody pitches. No, took a look at that, but Medrano did not swing. Ball and 2 strikes now. Can Spencer get the K? Working quickly. Strike 3, that's the ball game. That's your final score from Beardstown and Lewis Field. Rushville Industry gets their first win of the season. They move to 1-4 on the year. Beardstown led 7-2 at one point. Rushville Industry put up 9 in the fifth, and they end up winning it 13-7 over the host Beardstown Tigers. Next game on Furious Rally Sports, that's weather pending, and I don't know if we're going to get that in because of the weather later on this week, but it will be Friday with Liberty at Camp Point Central in softball. Check my Facebook page for updates on scheduling and what have you to see what games are coming up and what changes we make because of the weather. So once again, the final score from Beardstown in baseball today. Rushville Industry 13, Beardstown 7 on Furious Rally Sports. Your Uncle Phil O'Neill saying so long. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.